In 62 before Christ, Gaius Julius Caesar was 38 and married to Sulla's granddaughter Pompeia. He was to divorce her in the following year. Pompeia had been in charge of the rites of the Bona Dea. This goddess was worshipped in an annual service held at night, from which men were strictly excluded. In December 62 BC, one Publius Claudius Pulcher slipped in, disguised as a woman, it was said in order to approach Pompeia in her husband's absence. Caesar, who liked Claudius, stoutly proclaimed the innocence of both, but divorced Pompeia anyway on the grounds that she must be above suspicion. His reputation in Rome was that of a cultivated intellectual and a formidable orator in the Senate, a provider of lavish entertainments who was consequently always in debt, and a sexual profligate whose affairs with both men and women were legion, but who had nevertheless been elected Pontifex Maximus, chief of the priesthood of the Roman state, talented, fascinating, but basically unreliable. In 60 BC, he returned from Spain, where he had been serving as governor, and where, after a few insignificant victories, he too had been promised a triumph. But now there arose a difficulty. He was determined to gain the consulship. To announce his candidature, however, he would be obliged to appear in Rome long before the triumph could be arranged, and by doing so he would forfeit his right to the ceremony. He tried to solve the problem by formally requesting that the announcement be made by proxy. When this was refused, he hesitated no longer. Plans for the triumph were put aside. He came straight to Rome. Power was more important than glory.